People. Que pasa, sa, say what they do. Now, people, this one is called It Happen Again, It Happen One More Again, where we see an ex-productive member in society was taken out by a lowlife. We are talking about some S0N bag. Now, this is based on some information that the vice principal of Excelsior High School, we are speaking about a lady whose name is Colleen Walker. She was taken out, she was conned up at her house. We are speaking about in Queensboro, we are speaking about in St. Andrew. And based on preliminary information, it is said that she was cutting her edge, we are talking about doing her garden, when she was approached by a man and they basically engaged in some sort of conversation. People, I don't know exactly what happened. However, it is said that the man came back and basically let go some can on her, and she was taken to the place of recovery, and while she was undergoing surgery, she basically passed away. So people, we are speaking about bad news, point blank and period. And based on the Popo report, it is said that investigators, we are speaking about the detective from the homicide unit, they are investigating and trying to find the motive. And also based on the information, it is said that she has been employed at Excelsior High School for in excess of 12 years. And she was also the dean of students at the school. So people, we are talking about an educator, and we're also speaking about a person that is very strict on discipline. The information also revealed that back in 2012, she published a textbook, and we are speaking about office administration for C6 examination. So people, we are speaking about an author, we are speaking about an educator, and we are also speaking about a dean of discipline. The information also revealed that she was also working on a second book, and this book is called The Principles of Accounting Workbook for CXC. So people, we are talking about a lady that has a lot of ambition. We are speaking about a person that is very influential. We are speaking about a person that is working on the future of Jamaica. We are talking about the picnic, and now we see that she is gone. People, we are talking about very bad news, point blank and period. Now, if we remember, this is the second teacher in 2020 we are speaking about in a few short months that has been taken out by the con, because if we remember, there was also a teacher from Vauxhall that was conned up and also taken to the place of recovery. However, he did not make it. Now, the information also revealed that the president of the Jamaica Teachers Association, I am speaking about a person whose name is Owen Speed, and also other teachers, they say that they are saddened and they want the government to intervene and basically try to get this case under control. And they also want teachers to be compensated whenever they lose their life. We are speaking about in the line of duty. And they also revealed that this teacher, we are talking about Miss Walker, she also has a son that is studying overseas. We are talking about in a university, in a college. So people, just imagine how the son feels. Just imagine how the family feels when they realize that somebody that is productive in society and a close friend and somebody that they love is passed away for some unnecessary reason. People, Jamaica is getting bad, point blank and period. Now, when I analyze this situation, we see that this is a very disturbing trend, because we see that persons that are adding to the detriment of society are taking out persons that are adding to the GDP. We are talking about the gross domestic product, and also our productive members in society. We are talking about businessmen, we are talking about teachers. It seems like the waste people are getting the upper hand. It seems like them have the edge, because too many innocent persons are becoming victim of this GUN thing. So in other words, too many innocent persons are being the victim of some senseless crime, point blank and period. Now people, when we think about Jamaica, we see that bad mind is very active. We see that it seems like misery loves company. And just based on the information that is out there, it is said that she got involved in some sort of conversation with a stranger or somebody that she probably know, and the person left and came back and just basically put some can in her body. Now people, let me ask you a question. You see that some of these persons, they are mentally challenged. So people, like I said, that was the preliminary report based on what the Popo is saying, based on what the news media is saying. However, there is a voice note that is out there that is supposed to be the son of this lady that basically gets slapped away. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Good night, everybody. Thanks to all those who called, all those who send messages. It's rough right now. I just feel numb. I don't know what to do, what to think. I'm here at all home, waiting on the detectives to come and process our body, so I can go and view it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. My mother is one of the most loving women you could ever look upon. My mother will have her last and give it to you. I don't know how she herself will eat. My mother deal with everybody on the same level, from top uptown people to downtown to. It's just love coming from my mother. Love. That's all coming from her. Love and respect. And no matter if you wipe the floor or if you're the CEO, you get the same love and respect from her. Today was actually my littlest brother, my smallest brother's birthday. She went on the road to buy some stuff for him because we were going to celebrate amongst ourselves. She came back and she was outside with my middle brother cleaning. Now we live in a dead end, for those who know where I live. So you living in a dead end, you would know the cars that traverse the area on a daily basis. When you see a strange car, you take note. Now she and my little brother were outside cleaning up the yard, and the car passed. He took note, she didn't, because her back was turned. He said the guys were looking in the yard. Then they went to the dead end, they turned and passed back. They were driving slow, and he saw them looking in the yard again. Him said by the time him said to her, "Mommy, come, me no trust the car here, come, we could go inside." And him drop the rake. The guy one of them just jump out of the car and just start. Him run, a little brother run inside, and she run off behind him, but like she fell, and the man little brother said him turn back and say, the man just put him on over the fence and just she on the ground and just shoot her. Run off back and jump into the car, and the car drive off. Me run out. But by the time me run out, them done drive off already. I try to put pressure upon the wound. I call police, because my little brother him don't know what to do. I hold her head, I don't know what I do. She was breathing, and the police came relatively quickly still. They came within less than 5 minutes. I guess they were probably close. Lift her up, put her in the van, and them drive off with her and pronounce her.
Now when we listen to the preliminary information that is in the news media and what this voice note is saying, we are speaking about something that is polar opposite. And people, this is my disclaimer. I cannot validate or verify that this is indeed the son of this lady. Me just has said this is the voice note that is out there. And we understand with social media, people make up all sort of stuff, and even when they sound convincing, they are lying. So anyways, based on the information, like he said, they live in a dead end. And if you live in America or live in a first world country where I talk about a cul-de-sac, that means just one way in and one way out. It is not an outlet to where you live. So therefore, if somebody come through, you are going to know the person. You are going to know your neighbors. So therefore, the point that I am trying to make is that if you don't live there, you have no reason being there unless you are lost. So obviously, these persons came to do something, and based on the information information that the guy is saying, or based on what the alleged son is saying, it seems like them bust off some can, and afterward they made sure that they finish the job. Some people were talking about a hit based on this voice note. So therefore we are speaking about two different sides of the same sort of story. So people, you have to make your own determination, or until we get some information from the investigators, then we'll know exactly what took place. So the point that I am trying to make is that based on what we see, based on what has been transparent in Jamaica, it seems like there are a set of persons in Jamaica that don't like to see people progress, that don't like to see other people happy. So therefore they like to bring misery, they like to take out person. And they have to also realize that whenever you take out a person, you are not just only taking out that person, you have to look on the domino effect, you have to look at the trickle down effect, because remember that this person has a mother, she has a father, and even worse, she has kids, or even better, she has kids. And people, like I said, based on the information that is out there, she has a child that is in the university overseas that is studying in some sort of big thing, some big capacity. So people, what is going to happen to this person if she is the major breadwinner? And people, more than likely she is. So people, we are speaking about it is going to be devastating for this child. We are speaking about his progress, we are speaking about his education. So people, me just talk about the trickle down effect. I am not even talking about the crime and the fact that an innocent person was taken out by a next waste man, point blank and period. And when we really check the statistics, we see that it is fact that most persons that are not involved in any sort of crime, they are getting slapped away on a regular basis more than the persons that are involved in all sort of mix-up, rate, passa, and controversy. So people, the moral of the story is this: you don't have to do anything to basically end up DEAD. It is easy for you to get slapped away in Jamaica for no reason, none at all. People, it is a very sad statistic. It is a very sad situation. It is a very sad state in Jamaica, point blank and period. And like I said before, based on the information that is out there, the report that is out there, it seems like the investigators, we are talking about the detective, it seems like they are confused, they are perplexed, because it seems like this is some sort of random thing. And people, when you really analyze it, it might not be random, because like me say, she lives in Queensboro, and when we talk about Queensboro, there are certain volatile communities that are around there. We are talking about Akiwa. And people, I am not blaming any set of person or any sort of neighborhood. Me just say that is how Jamaica set up. You have some uppity neighborhood and then you have some garrison right beside it. So people, is this a case of some sort of extortion? So based on information that is out there, it is said that she is well loved by the students and teachers alike. And she is also said to be very respected. We are speaking about in the teaching fraternity. So people, we have lost a very good person. And we are speaking about for the family and the friends and also the students at Excelsior High School. We know that they are going to be emotionally scarred. So people, we just hope that justice is served. We just hope that this lowlife that is responsible for this action is caught by the popo and basically given at least 5 or 6 decades we are talking about in the big yard. And I would even go further to recommend something better for him. I am speaking about, I hope that he gets caught by the popo. May I talk about caught in a heel of con and also get taken out, and even worse, the people in the community that he is from. Basically, give him the type of justice that he deserves. And people, you know what I am talking about. Code name, we are talking about Tarzan justice. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.